It's vlog day. I'm going to try and take you on a full vlog today and see how this goes. Right, it's about 7 o'clock. So time to get up, time to wake Zach up for school, get showered, sorted. We're at the gym this morning. I've got some online training to do today. Oh, the dog to walk. Shopping to do. What else have I got on? A nail repair. Don't let me forget this one. Appropriately. Yeah, this one's cracked. They are actually my real nails. I need to look here. And none of them's broke appropriately. This one. So yeah, we're going to get that repaired. Right. Oh, let's get up. I don't normally speak to anybody before I've had a cup of tea, so the fact I've said good morning to you, should be very grateful right now. Right, that's maybe really nosy. I'm going to let you out. Yes. Your shorts are riding up and down it. This one's going outside. Aren't you? Yes. Do you want to go outside? Come here. Come here. Hello, baby. Hello. Who's beautiful? How beautiful. Huh? Come on then. Alright, let her out. Why is this so? Why is the position of this light just cutting my head off all the time? It's harder than you think getting this flipping camera the right angle. You also have to see my two chins. Right, there we go. I think that'll do. Hey, right, okay. So, I'm ready for the gym. It is absolutely freezing outside, so I'm just de-icing the car. I'm going to feed the dog, and then we're going to go, say we, she's coming with me. This will be interesting. We're going to go to the gym. So I joined a new gym at the beginning of this year, which is literally 2 weeks ago. Is it my second week going? Yeah, second week going. So I thought I'd take you with me, not to obviously show you a full workout, but this is a vlog at the end of the day. But I wanted to say and share why about the gym today, because with it being a new gym, and it's different to the one that I used to be at. So my best friend trains at this gym, and the gym's got a recovery suite as well. So it means that rather than me going to the gym on my own all the time, I can meet with her, my bestie, and we can train together. And also use the recovery suite that the gym has got as well, which is our sort of Friday treat, either every week or every couple of weeks. Which has got an ice bath and a sauna. We used it last week and it was really good. It was really relaxing, and it was nice just to have some time outside of work and life commitments and everything else, especially with my friend as well. So that was nice. So we're going to keep that up. Joining a new gym, especially at this time of year, obviously I help people with their confidence, and even the sort of feelings that I get going into a new gym or anything new, I think it goes for any of us when we're in a new situation or starting something new, it can feel unsettling, it can feel a little bit scary, it can feel intimidating. What I found with joining this gym, because it's different to the gym I was at before, so the gym I was at before was, I want to say, more intimate, and it had different sections and different rooms around the gym, so you could change areas, and it also had a women's only section in the gym as well. So if you didn't want to train with everybody there, you could just go into the ladies section of the gym, and it was a little bit quieter, not as many people in there, just felt more relaxed. I think for a woman going to the gym, especially if you've never been to a gym, it can be very intimidating going into a huge gym and just starting to train. So I know that people that do either lack confidence or belief in themselves, or they feel self-conscious, stepping into a new environment like that, especially in a gym environment, when everyone seems to know what they're doing, can be intimidating. And even I've found when I've gone in, maybe for the first day or two, it wasn't too bad, but it's such a big gym floor and there's lots of equipment. I don't know what everything is yet. I may book an induction just to get to grips with what all the machinery is, but because I'm taking it steady, she says, and I don't want to cause myself an injury again, I'm just doing what I know to do with as little weights as possible. I am pushing myself a little bit, but I'm just, for at least the first 4 weeks, just seeing how I get on, just doing the basics without going near hardly any machinery. So maybe when I've introduced myself in and my body's building its strength back up, maybe then I'll book an induction and just go, because there's so much equipment. You'll see when we get there, it's huge, but it's just one big open room. And training in the morning, it's not too busy. A couple of days ago, I trained in the evening and it was a lot busier. And even I can feel, because I'm an introvert, I like my own space. Dog's got a toy. I like my own space, I like my own company, I'm quite happy on my own a lot of the time. Being around people, the right people, really energises me, so I love being around people, the right people. So being in a new environment, not knowing anyone, and especially going to train on my own, because my friend doesn't train at night, she trains in the morning. And I wanted to do an evening session, go into the evening session and walking in and it being absolutely packed and there being just no one I knew, and it's like, I know how it feels. We're still trained though. This is the thing, we still do the things when it feels uncomfortable. So yeah, so if you are someone that wants to go to the gym, you've got a new hobby that you want to do, you want to try, then I highly encourage you to go for it. Even though you feel scared, even though you might feel a bit intimidated. And what I will say is also, hang on a sec, look, when she's had a breakfast, she always, without fail, plays with the toys when she's had a breakfast because she's so happy. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, what I will say is, you don't know how something's going to be until you do it. So like joining a gym or doing a new hobby or trying anything out, you get to know if you like it or not by being in it, by doing the thing. So I want to recommend to you, especially at this time of year, is be brave. Whatever it is that you want to do or try or experience, hobby-wise, business-wise, life-wise, then now is the time to do it. Make that first decision, make that bold move, sign up for the class, register for a taster session at the gym. I obviously do pole fitness as well, and I remember when I went to my very first pole class, I was terrified. And I'm so glad I went because it changed my life in so many ways. That might sound dramatic, but it did. I will save those stories for another day. But so much opened up for me in terms of opportunity and how much it changed my confidence because I followed something that was on my heart that I wanted to do, but that also terrified me. The gym isn't particularly on my heart as a hobby to do, but what I do know about the gym for me is when I exercise, I just feel so much better in myself. I like to feel strong. I like how it shifts the energy. I have to do some form of movement just because of my personality type. I know last time we talked about ADHD, and exercise for me is very helpful when it comes to just balancing my energy, helping me feel at my best. And the gym and lifting weights is something that really relaxes my mind. So I don't go for this whole, I'm going to get summer body fit. It's nothing to do with that for me, because that wouldn't be a motivating factor for me to go. If it was just well, if I go to the gym, I'm going to lose weight or I'm going to change my body or tone up, I wouldn't stick it because I like my body. I like my body now as it's been heavier last year. I've put weight on, I've lost weight, I've put weight on, but that's due to either not exercising because of injury or exercising and it being the way it is. But I could not use changing my body shape or weight as a motivating factor because it wouldn't motivate me. This for me is more of a discipline and a commitment because I know how it makes me feel. As in, it makes me feel more grounded, more calm, happier, more balanced, energy, vibes, like not overthinking like a crazy person. So for those reasons, that's why I like to go to the gym. So on that note, hopefully the car has defrosted. All right, baby girl. So let's get to the gym. So we're here at the gym. It's very sunny. It's a frosty morning today with blaring sun, which is actually lovely. It's not nice to drive in, but I do like it when it's frosty. Nice and fresh. I didn't think this through because I have one phone and my training program is on the phone. So I follow my phone when I train, and I also have my music on my phone when I train, which I like. So I won't be filming any workouts, which is fine because I'm not a fitness influencer. That's not what this is about. But I will just show you just the gym floor, how the gym looks, all the things that are in there and stuff. It'll just be very short and sweet, and then I'll get my training done and we'll catch up when I'm finished. Right, so we're all ready. I start with this on because it is freezing, and then I've actually got a pole top on underneath because that's what I tend to wear. Oh, actually, don't forget that. So yeah, let me take you in to the actual gym. Make it wider. There we go. So we're going to start on the treadmill with my double chin. So it's leg day today, so let's get on it. Got the crotch sweat. It's not a good look. So legs and abs are all done. I've got a nice little V-sweat patch there, and I've got a nice little bunny tail there of sweat. But yeah, this is mine. Hopefully you can't see it, but if you do, never mind. That's what we do when we train. So there we are. So I'm going to head home, have a shower, and then get on with some work. Just checking in. I have had, since I've got back from the gym anyway, I called at the supermarket, got a bit of food in, had a really nice lunch, salmon, avocado, scrambled eggs, vibes. And then I've been sat literally in this chair with the dog there, and I've had some online training that I've got to complete by Sunday, and today is a day where I've got a bulk of time to get that online training done. Yeah, and some tomorrow as well. So that's been my day so far. I've got dinner in now for Zach. He'll be home from school soon. And then I've got a coaching call tonight. I've got a call inside of my OnlyFans account tonight because I said to everyone in there that I want to start doing some more coaching in there, like coaching calls and things. And the manifestation vibes in my world right now are peak. Aren't they, Luna? Aren't they? Yes. I am manifesting some awesome things at the moment. And so are people in my orbit. So I just thought, what better way than to have a conversation about it in my OnlyFans platform, because I like to do coaching in there as well as share like pictures and stuff. So that is happening tonight, and then I've got a coaching call with a client as well. So I've got a busy day, busy evening, and I'm also hoping to be able to squeeze a bath in somewhere as well. That's the plan. So yeah, I will catch up with you on this vlog in a little while. I feel I've got something to share and I'm not sure what that is yet. I've got a little feeling, but we'll wrap this vlog up a little bit later towards the end of the day with some words of wisdom. So I hope you're well while you're watching this. I hope you find it entertaining. Tuna fish. We call her tuna fish. If you've got a dog or a cat or a pet, anything, Luna's name is Luna officially, but we like to call her... Yes, you, we're talking about you. Yes. We like to call her tuna fish because it rhymes with Luna, and sometimes she can smell like a tuna fish. That's probably an overshare. And we also call her Lambuna because again it rhymes with Luna. And you're called Baby Angel. That's what I call you, Baby Angel and Princess. Loads of names. So if you've got a pet with one name but you call it 4 others like us, then please let me know in the comments. She's now looking for a toy that's under the chair. Oh no, it's an empty Malteser box. Have you been stashing that under the sofa? You had that stashed? You've been waiting to get that out? Yes, you've had it hidden, haven't you? Don't worry, she won't have eaten the Maltesers that were in there. Either I will have done or the kids. Chocolate doesn't last long in this house. Right, I'm going to crack on with dinner, get a few jobs done, and then I will catch up back on this vlog in a little while. It's now 11:30 at night, and I've just remembered that I had to finish this vlog. So I did my live, which went so well. It was such a good live. I love coaching. I'm obsessed. I love coaching. And then had a call with someone after that, and then I've been in the DMs, and then my daughter got home and we've just been chatting, and then I went, shit, I need to finish my vlog. So what did I want to share with you? Part of me was tempted to complete the rest of this video tomorrow. And also there's a part of me that wants to edit it right now at 11:30 at night, put it all together and upload it overnight. Because it uploads better overnight because no one else is on the Wi-Fi. I'm not going to do that, don't worry. I will upload it in the morning. I'll edit in the morning, I'll upload it in the morning, even though I've got a somewhat busy-ish day tomorrow. I'll make time to do it so it's up, because the last one didn't upload properly and it bugged me. So I want to make sure that this one's on. Anyway, I digress. So what did I want to share with you at the end of this video? The conversations that I've had this evening. And some of the takeaways from some of the things that were talked about on the sessions that I've just done. Is one point is getting clear on what it is that you want. And when I say getting clear on what it is that you want, this is about how you want to feel. And not how do you want to feel for the rest of your life. This is in this moment now. What is it that you want? How do you want to feel now? Because this can change, this will evolve. And there were 2 things that I shared in my coaching call about how to determine what it is that you want or how you want to feel. And I'll share those 2 ways with you now. And I was talking about manifestation and law of attraction. I'm not going to go into it because it was like a 40-minute live. I will concentrate. I am tired. The first way was to get clear on what it is that you want and how you want to feel. All things that you want, gets you in the vibes, excited. Is if you're in a good place in your life, so things are going smoothly, going well, and you're in a place where you want to elevate your life. So you want things to be, like, get even better. So the better it gets, kind of vibe. Then ask yourself, if time and money was no object, if you won the Euros or, huge amount of money came into your life and you didn't have to worry about time or anything like that, what is it that you'd actually want? Like, how would you feel? How would you be spending your time? What would you be doing? What experiences would you do? What things would you treat yourself to? Where would you live? Like, all of these questions. I used to find that I would limit my vision and my dreams and my imagination because I would base it on my current situation, my current circumstances, and also who I was at that time in terms of the beliefs I had about myself. I'm gonna make sure I'm in this top. I think I am, yeah. The beliefs I had about myself, my financial situation at that time. And before I learned how to think outside of the current reality that I was in, I would always manifest more of the same thing, which of course, what we focus on expands, what we focus on we attract, who we are we attract. And if we're always looking at our current circumstances or where we are right now, and we don't allow our imagination, which is the preview to Life's Coming Attractions, said by Albert Einstein, the brain is still working at this time of night, yay! If we don't look outside of that and we don't give ourselves the opportunity to dream and to visualize and to imagine, then we will always create and manifest the same or something similar. And when I discovered that I could break out of that and actually dream and visualize and imagine outside of that, and there was limitless potential, you know, so much more opened up for me in my own life. So much. And it's the same for my clients, like so much opens up for them, because all of a sudden it's like nothing is impossible anymore. Nothing seems impossible, because the desires that you have, the imagination, the things that come through for you, when you allow yourself to dream, is really powerful. So that is one way of getting clear on what it is you want. And then the other side of it is, if you're in a state of struggle, if you're in a state of victim mode, if you're in a state of going through a difficult situation in your life, you know, life is heavy, you've got a lot of pressure on you, you're under a lot of stress, you're feeling maybe anxious, depressed, like things aren't vibes. There's like one of two places, like, yeah, life's good. It could be like, let's elevate that. And then there's the life feels hard right now. And so you won't have the space or the capacity to even go into this side of things and think about all the vibes and the things, because you're just in the shit. And in this space here, you can actually start to resent people that are happy, even though ultimately that's what you want. You want to be happy, you want to be joyful, you want to be abundant, you want to be all of these things. People who have got all that when you're in this place can piss you off. And so you wouldn't even think or dream of all of this kind of stuff, because you're in so much shit. All you want to do is get out of the shit. Forget all the dreams and the things. But also here, you've got to get clear on what it is you want, because if you focus on, again, that current reality and that you don't want, you will ultimately create and manifest more of what you don't want. And it's a bitter pill to swallow. And I've been there myself. And it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe. So if you're in this place, and I've had this conversation a few times today on a few different calls, is if you actually get clear on where you are at right now, which is like getting a pen and paper and just writing the things down of where you're at. You know, you're stressed, miserable, angry, resentful, bitter, tired, jealous, whatever, here. And you're aware of actually how you are feeling right now. And then you realise that you have the power to change that. And you have the power to choose a new way of thinking and being. To get clear on actually what it is that you want, you can see on paper, you know, who you are right now, how you're thinking, how you're feeling. And you also know that you don't want that, because it doesn't feel good. And a lot of people end up here through many different circumstances. Life can be difficult. Life throws curveballs. Life can be challenging. And it puts pressure on us. It puts stress on us. I know when it comes to stress and pressure, I really do. And so trying to break out of that to go here just doesn't work. And until we actually choose and decide to do something about it here, it will continue to remain the same. And awareness is a really powerful tool, because when you're aware of something, you can do something about it. Whereas if you're subconsciously and always just in default setting mode here, nothing ever changes. Some people love this. You know, some people thrive in camp miserable and being negative, and that's fine if that's what they want. But a lot of people are in that space and don't want to be. For some people that is normal, but for some people it's just like, I don't want to feel like this, but I can't seem to break out of it and I don't know what to do. And people will go down all different routes to try and not feel all these feelings that they don't want to feel. And ultimately there's power to change it is inside. And so it's going within, it's doing the work required to gradually shift how you are feeling. And that is getting clear on what you actually want, because the brain will always focus on just the reoccurring thoughts and feelings that are currently going on. And it will notice and it will see things that align with those feelings that you don't want, unfortunately. And so you will attract and manifest and create subconsciously, without realising it, more of the same shit. And it's a vicious cycle. And so to break out of that, getting clear on where you're at, and also thinking about what the opposite is of the feelings that you have. So, you know, if you're feeling very angry and bitter and resentful, and you don't want to feel that way. So you know what you don't want. So ultimately, what's the opposite to anger? Like feeling angry all the time is feeling calm, feeling at peace, like just having space, being able to breathe, being grounded, not reactive. Ultimately, that feeling, is that something that you want? Because for some people, they're so used to the emotions and the feelings that they've been feeling for such a long time. It's like that's who they believe that they are, but they're not. Again, we have the power to change it. I feel I'm going far too deep into this for A, a vlog, and B, at this time of night. But I would, to complete this vlog, I would send the question to you, whether you're here or here, is what is it that you want? If you want to change things for yourself this year, if you want things to be different this year, this is the very first step. Because if you don't know what you want, you'll just be going around in circles all year. And it's not, well, I want a car or I want a house, I want this. How do you want to feel? Make that the foundation, not the materialistic stuff. You are the foundation. And then when you're in that good place, everything else falls into place. And you can lead yourself, you've got the strength, you can handle it, you've got it, you'll make the right moves, the right decisions, you'll trust yourself, you'll have more confidence. But it all comes from you getting clear on what you want, because ultimately, and I used this analogy tonight in a coaching call, and the person said, have you used that line before? Is that something that you always say? And I said, no, when I'm coaching, I use analogies. I like to simplify things as much as possible. So if there's something that I would class as more complex, I don't like to use really long words. I like to simplify everything because I like people to understand. There's no need for me to use crazy things, but analogies for me are really powerful. And I said to them, at the minute, because they said, I've never known what I've wanted. And I'm like, this is the whole point of having this conversation, is currently, if you think about a car and the sat-nav in the car, most cars have got sat-nav, mine hasn't, but everyone's got a sat-nav. You put a destination in and you go to said destination in the car. You don't just go and, I used to do this, go and sit in the car just for some peace and quiet, single mum life, But if you go and just get in your car and think about like you are the vehicle, and if you don't know what it is that you actually want, like the settings in the car or the destination, you just sat in the car. And if you sat in the car all annoyed, frustrated, pissed off, nothing's going to change. You're just going to sit in the fucking car pissed off, annoyed, frustrated, angry, bitter. It's never going to change. And so change it's not easy. It's worth it. But when you get clear on what it is that you want, suddenly you drop a pin. And suddenly you've got something to work towards. And what happens is, and if you are working with a life coach, whether you come into my monthly coaching group, whether you work with me one-to-one, whether you align with a different coach or someone who does life coaching, I cannot tell you the value of life coaching. I know we talk about there's all different methods and ways of dealing with things, but I do obviously I do life coaching, I love it. And the reason that I love it is because it's helping. I love to help people to realise just how powerful they are. I love to help people to believe in themselves. I love to help people develop that real confidence in themselves, to believe that they can do what it is that they want to do, that they actually have the power and the decisions, and they can choose what it is that they want in their life and how they want to feel. And when you know that about yourself and you understand the steps that you can take and the tools that you can use to get you there, once you've got your toolkit and you know what works for you and what doesn't, and you've got all that under your belt, then you become unstoppable. You become a leader. You trust yourself. You've got the confidence. You can do the things, whatever that is. And that is what I am so passionate about. So do this for yourself. If you want things to be different for you this year, if you want to have your most successful year this year, then get clear on what it is that you want, as in, how do you want to feel? What feels a vibe? What do you want to break out of? Spend a little bit of time, get a pen and paper. Don't sit on your phone, get a pen and paper, and just spend some time writing it down with a cup of tea. If you want to light a candle, cup of coffee, whatever your thing is, glass of water, somewhere quiet, or have some nice music on. Just make it a vibe. I don't know, but if you don't know where you're going, you'll just go round in circles. And we're not here for circles. You haven't got time for any more circles. You're driving yourself nuts going around in circles. So it's time to get some clarity, drop a pin, and then you can start to take the steps to get you from A to B, which is ultimately what you want. And if you've got any questions about anything that I've said today in the vlog, if you've got any comments, if you've got any ideas or suggestions for things that you'd like me to talk about in my vlogs, then reach out to me. Either you can drop a comment on here, you can email me at hello@louiseblood.co.uk. You can also message me on the socials, so I'm on Facebook and Instagram as well. If you're not following me on there, then I'll see if I can edit and drop the links in here, and you can follow me on those platforms as well, because I create different types of content for different platforms. And also make sure you subscribe to this channel if you've watched this video, you've got this far in and you've made it to the end, then I would be really grateful if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. So I'm going to go take my makeup off and I'm going to go to bed. So yeah, thank you for watching this vlog. I will get better at them, I promise. You know, this is only the second or third one of this year. So yeah, here we are. Here's to an awesome year. Here's to getting clear on what it is that you want, and here's taking the action that aligns with what it is that you really, truly want and making it happen for yourself. So, sending you love. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next vlog.